Hey everyone, Gunny here with a prop making video. I really haven't done one in a long time. Not sure if I'm going to continue making props, kind of moving on to other things right now. But anyways, I decided to make something that I have wanted to make for a really long time. And this is the rough cut of it, so you can see this. You probably know what this is just by looking at it and seeing the shape. It is the AA12 or Atchison Assault Shotgun 12 gauge. It is a huge gun. The whole thing is 966 centimeters, which is about 38.2 inches long. And for a shotgun, it doesn't seem that huge compared to other shotguns, but the thing is that this thing is so tall and it is so wide as a shotgun that it makes it seem very, very big, even though it is the same length as a standard rifle or shotgun. The AA12, however, is different from most in that it is a full auto 12 gauge shotgun. It fires 300 rounds per minute, which means you can throw down 5 shotgun shells in 1 second downrange, making this weapon so deadly that it has actually been classified in America as a WMD, or weapon of mass destruction, meaning that if you're a civilian, I'm sorry, but you cannot own the AA12. However, there is no rule saying that you can't make a replica, and so that is what I am doing today. With 2-inch pine, I've cut out this rough cut of the design. Now I'm going to smooth it up, add barrel, sights, cocking handle, and the 20-round drum mag that it is originally equipped with, and we will have a full replica of the AA12 shotgun. So let's get started. First, you want to draw it out, and you want to cut it out, as you see here. Next, I cut out a PVC barrel, drilled a hole in the frame, and glued the barrel inside of it. Now, as you can see, I added the back sight, the cocking handle, and the front sight, and I even cut a notch in the back sight here, which will expose the blade in the front sight, which is how you aim down this thing. And as you can see, it's starting to take on the look of the AA12. So now I've rounded down the sides of the frame to make it smoother and more comfortable, and also the grip here. So it's starting to really look like what I'm going for. Now that I've sanded down the edges, not only does it look more comfortable, but it actually is quite comfortable to hold, and so it can be used much more effectively like a prop. And as you can see, it really does look like the AA12. Now, as you can see, I'm making the drum mag, and I'm using a paper plate that I cut to size and some cardboard, and gonna put another paper plate on the other side, and it'll be the size that I want it to be. Also leaving this open at the top so as to look like the shotgun feed hole. Now that I closed off the other side with another paper plate, it's starting to look more and more like a drum mag. Now I'm going to add a slider so that I'll be able to just slide it into the track here that I made, so that I can unload and reload it without it sliding off the gun. Okay, so as you can see, I made this slide piece, the track at the back of the drum. And so what this does is it locks up with this T-shaped track I have here on the AA12. And so it just slides like that. And because it's light enough that it's cardboard, it doesn't shake out when you shake it up and down and move around with it. So it just stays in place. And it's looking pretty good so far. Looking like the AA12. Alright, so as you can see, I added some final details, namely a trigger, a fire selector, fake, and the front blade on the sight, so that when you line it up, it actually looks like the iron sights are supposed to. So after a final sanding of everything and adding all those parts, now I am ready to paint this AA12 replica. I'm going to paint it a matte black with some primer, and just got some dark gray primer, which should finish up the body pretty well, and then just use some black for the drum as well. So let's get started. Okay guys, so here you can see that I have painted the AA12 and used some black matte paint for the body and hand painted silver with a paintbrush. One thing that I want to show is, you see that this sanded out part here, I hand sanded that to look like the grip texturing on the forestock of the AA12. I was wondering how I was going to do that, so I decided to sand out a rectangle, and I did that on the other side as well, and that looks like the grip that you see there. And for the magazine, I just sprayed the whole thing one flat black color. So there you go. And once this dries, I'll show it to you. For one final finishing touch, I masked off a rectangle with some masking tape here, and then hand painted this ejector slot with that silver paint. Okay everyone, I am happy to show you the finished AA12 Atchison Assault 12 gauge assault shotgun. And I have finished it here, as you can see, with all the paint and the drum mag in place. Everything is ready for any sort of movie I would make with this. And yeah, overall not a very hard build. The sides are flat, so that's pretty easy to design and to construct. But yeah, it's made of wood, so it's strong enough that it can take a hit. If I were to drop it accidentally, wouldn't have to worry about it breaking because it was foam or anything, because this is just hardcore 2-inch pine wood. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please put a like on this video, and feel free to check out my other props that I've made. I've made quite a few, so yeah, worth checking out. And subscribe to my channel if you like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.